Սրոբյան ուխտի Հսկիչներ խիզախ Հետ նոր այգի և չարկաշ Որտիկ դարեգան մատղաշ Homenetmeni Homenetmen on haraç Gımınas mişt badrast Բարձրացիր բարձրացուր Պատկամը թե ամենուր Homenetmen on առաջ Գմնաս միշտ պատրաստ Բարձրացիր բարձրացուր Պատկամը թե ամենուր Սկավուտներ ինչպես հայ բանակ Հողմերու նման բնության զավակ Մարզական խմբեր բարգոբան զալի Միշտ արակերու բարձր իդյալի Homenetmen on հaraչ Գմնաս միշտ
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Burbank Sipan chapter. My name is Mana Shabazian, and I will be the Master of Ceremonies, or in other words, the host of today's Eagle Court of Honor. Thank you to all Scoutmasters, officials, family members, and friends for attending our third Eagle Scout Court of Honor. I would also like to recognize the presence of the following officials. Please rise when called. Archpriest Der Komitas of the St. Mary Armenian Apostolic Church in Glendale, a representative from the Office of California State Assemblyman Anthony Portantino, City of Burbank Police Chief Scott LaChase, Burbank City Council members Bob Frutos and Jess Telemontes, Boy Scouts of America representative of the Verdugo Council Didi Mueller, Homenetmen Western Region Board member Yehbar Jean-Claude Vartanyan, Yehbar Harach Galistian, Homenetmen Western USA Regional Scouting Council members Kurt Galar Galistian, Yehbar Hovik Shahinian, and Yehbar Arto Kazarian. ARF representatives Anker Armik Avetisian, Burbank Sipan Chapter Executive Board members Yehbar Saro Kazarian, Nona Dokoin, and Yehbar Edin Miranian. We would also like to acknowledge all other guests. We are very honored to have you all here. Please stand for the American, Armenian, and Homenetmen anthems. Droshakagir, Kailaraj, on! Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and our prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would like to invite Archpriest Pergomidas to carry out the invocation.
Առաջ աղոթքով սկսենք, հետո ես կնստեք, ես խոսք ասեմ շատ կանաչ պահեմ եւ վախը սնխաչի կոպատվականին գալ զաղաչանս մեր կեցոզ մեզ Սուրբ խաչիվ սառաչես սուգս Տեր զիսով ապրգես է մեզի մեղած եւ կեցուս է շնորհի ողորմության ու աննակալ Տեր Աստված մեր կեցու է ողորմյա պահպանի չէ հուսավադացելոց Քրիստոս Աստված մեր պայա պահպանիա եւ օրհնյա ասկ ու մարիալ ժողովուրդս Burbank Sipan Homenetmen մասնաճյուղը Սկաուտական խումբը, ծնողական խորհուրդը ղեկավարություն, ընդհանրապես Սուրբ եւ Պատվական խաչի վտքոյի խաղաղության, փրկի երևել եւ աներևույթ ճշնամն արժանավորի ակողության, փառավորելս հայր եւ զորք եւ Սուրբ ոգի դաշմ եմ Միշտեվավիդյան Սավդենից ամեն։ Համեցեք նստեք սրելներ։ Սիրելներ, Սրանից կարծում եմ մեկ ամիս առաջ էր, որ այսպես արարողության մասնակցեցի էլ ես եւ հպարտությունն ասում են մահացի մեղք է, բայց ես այդ մեղքը վիզ եմ առնում եւ հպարտության մասնակցեցի եւ այսօր նորից եմ մասնակցում։ Ինչու եմ ասում հպարտության, դրա համար մեր զավակները, մեր երեխաները այս հեռավոր ափերի մեջ ոչ թե միայն հայկական շնչով են մեծանում Homenetmeni շունչի տակ Տալինի Sipan մասնաճյուղ, Արարատ Մասիս, բոլոր Homenetmeni մասնաճյուղերում Նաև մասնակից են ելնում Ամերիկայի Միացյալ Նահանգների մասշտաբի վրա մրցանակների եւ հաջողություններ են ձեռք բերում։ Ես ուրախ եմ այսօր, որ Sipan միության սկաուտներից մեկը, գիտեք Sipan միությունը իմ սրտին շատ մոտ է, դրա համար տունս դիմացն է, քայլելով եմ գալի երթում։ Եվ Պարսկաստանից էլ էլի բավականի սերտ կապի մեջ ենք եղել, ճիշտ է, ես Թեհրան չեմ եղել, Ջուղա եմ եղել, բայց Երևի ավելի շատ Sipan միություն է այցելում, դրա համար հարազատներից տոնը մոտիկ էր Sipan միությանը եւ այսօր ես ուրախ եմ, որ Էդգարը արժանանում է այս պատվին ոչ թե միայն իր ծնողների համար է ուրախություն, նաեւ Homenetmeni մեծ ընտանիքի համար է ուրախությունը, հատկապես Sipan միության։ Ես մաղթում եմ մեր զավակներին քաջառողջություն, նորանոր հաջողություններ, ոչ թե միայն ուսումնական ասպարեզում, նաև մենք կարիք ունենք, որ գիտակից երեխաներ ունենանք միությանական ասպարեզում, դա լինի Homenetmen, կամ որևէ տեղ, որ կա հավաքական աշխատանք։ Շատ չի պիտի երկարացնեմ եւ նորից եմ ասում, ուրախ ենք եւ մենք մեր ուրախություն կիսում ենք նաև իր ծնողների հետ եւ շնորհավորում եմ ձեզ եւս եւ նաև Sipan միության մեծ ընտանիքին։ Հաջողություն ձեզ։
Now I would like to invite Scoutmaster Yehbai Vahab Sinanyan to officially open this court of honor.
Welcome everyone. By the authority vested in me as a representative of Homenetmen Burbank Sipan chapter, Vertical Hills Council, and the National Council of Boy Scouts of America, I announce this court of honor open.
Hello.
Now, Troop 222's honor guard will escort the Eagle Scout Edgar Abnoosian. Kaila Raj, on! Gong. Head start. Tyler Raj, on. I would now like to invite Yefwaibache Hatami, our second Eagle Scout, who will present the voice of the eagle and trail of the eagle.
The voice of the eagle. This is the voice of the eagle whose heights you must struggle hard to reach. I remember well when you first came to the base of the cliff and how you looked up with ambition and determination. Look back for a moment. Look back over the cliff you have climbed. Look back at the experiences you have encountered in your ascent. These experiences should not be forgotten. You should profit by making sure that the adverse ones do not occur again. Experience is a valuable teacher if you will heed its teaching. When a boy becomes a scout, there should be instilled within him a spirit of scouting. Because the spirit of scouting embodies the fine principles of the Scout Oath and the Scout Law, it becomes a shining beacon of inspiration. When a Boy Scout joins Boy Scouts, there's within him something that we call the Scout spirit. The boy may not know that it exists or know its meaning, but by following the Scout Oath and the Scout Law and the Scout motto, the Scout understands the meaning of the Scout spirit. Technical difficulties. I remember when you took your first step on the trail that leads upwards. With the first step, you began to build yourself physically, mentally, and morally. You start living the Scout Oath and Law all the while you were on the trail. I watched you study and learn by doing so. At this time, you will rededicate yourself by repeating the Scout Oath and Law, resolving to uphold forever its principle with the same ambition and perseverance that have brought you thus far. Please repeat the Scout Oath.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and to my country and to help other people. I will keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Now you will give me the 12 points of the Scout Law.
A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, cheerful, obedient, brave, clean, and reverent.
2. Once you were a young new scout and your brother scouts called you a tenderfoot. And they were right, you were indeed a tenderfoot. But not for long. Soon you advanced through second class. Then first class. Next, your leadership skills were developed as you became a star. And also a life scout. You have now earned the rank of the Eagle Scout. The original principles, the Scout Oath and Law have a fuller meaning. Your understanding of them is greater. Yes, I have watched your character unfold and become more mature. I have watched your leadership abilities expand into a valuable asset. I have watched your mind develop and your wisdom increase. I have watched all of these things in you, and now you are at the threshold of your goal. I welcome you, for you have done your climbing in a true scout manner. This afternoon you have rededicated yourself to the principles of scouting, but one thing is important, your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other scouts below you.
You become an example in your community, and remember that your actions are a little more conspicuous and people will expect more of you. The torch you carry is not only yours, but it's ours. I challenge you to enter this Eagle Brotherhood holding ever before you, without reservation, the ideals of honor and service. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Yehbar Bacha. I would like to now invite our first Eagle Scout, Yehbar Roni Harumian, to present the Eagle Charge and Challenge.
Hello everyone. Scouts of all nations make up one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America as being worthy of this honor. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. This award, as you will know, is one of honor and a responsibility. You are a marked man. As an Eagle Scout, you have assumed solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, to your fellow Scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and your brother Scouts. The Eagle Badge, or rank, is the highest and most coveted award in all of Scouting, and is the last major step in the advancement of the program. If at this point Scouting has not achieved its purpose of building character, then it probably never shall. These thoughts, which are the basic code of Scouting, are well summed up in the pledge that is taken by every Scout in the Council upon advancement to Eagle rank. The first responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor, which to an Eagle is sacred. Honor is the foundation of character. It is what a person really is, down inside, not what someone may think he is. An Eagle will live so as to reflect credit upon his home, church, school, friends, upon Scouting, and upon himself. The second responsibility of an Eagle Scout is loyalty, for without loyalty, character lacks direction. An Eagle is loyal to his ideals. The third responsibility of an Eagle Scout is courage. Courage gives character, force, and strength. Trusting in God and with faith in the fellow man, the Eagle faces each day unafraid and seeks his share of the world's work. The final responsibility of an Eagle Scout is service. He extends a helping hand to those who toil up the Scouting trail he has completed, just as others helped him in his achievement to Eagle rank. The habit of the daily good turn must take on new meaning and blossom forth into a life of service. The Eagle protects and defends the weak and the helpless. He aids and comforts the oppressed and the unfortunate. He upholds the rights of others while defending his own. His code of honor is based upon the belief that leadership is founded upon real service. Are you ready and willing to accept these responsibilities and adapt to the Eagle Pledge?
Yes, I am.
Raise your hand in a Scout sign and repeat after me. I, give your name,
I, Edgar Abnoosian,
believe in the Boy Scouts of America as a movement
believe in the Boy Scouts of America as a movement
which has its goals and purposes,
which has its goals and purposes,
character building,
character building,
citizenship training,
and
physical development.
physical development.
I believe in the movement that helps a Scout
I believe in the movement that helps a Scout
become master of his own powers,
become master of his own powers,
helps him get along with others,
helps him get along with others,
and helps him find worthy use of his powers.
and helps him find worthy use of his powers.
I believe it is my duty
I believe that it is my duty
to do my best to obey the Scout oath and law.
to do my best to obey the Scout oath and law.
I hereby renew my faith in Scouting
I hereby renew my faith in Scouting
and promise to do what I can
and promise to do what I can
in service to other Scouts
in service to other Scouts
who have not advanced this far along the Eagle Trail.
who have not advanced this far along the Eagle Trail.
2. Eagle candidate, I charge you to enter this Eagle Scout Brotherhood holding without reservation and ever before you the ideals of honor and service. Congratulations.
Thank you, Yehbar Roni. Now I would like to invite the Troop 222 Honor Guard to please escort up the Eagle Scouts parents. like to invite Scoutmaster Yehbarvahak Sinanian to award the Eagle Scout rank.
On behalf of Homenetmen, Sipan Chapter Scouts and Troop 222, and as well, call it RE Scouts and Leaders, I congratulate you, Edgar, upon your achievement. We are all extremely proud of you, your accomplishment, and equally proud of your progress along the scouting trail. As a small token of our pride in you, it is my honor to present this special neckerchief presenting Eagle Scout to you. Please wear this with pride. Just like your past progress along the trail, you did not go through it alone. Your fellow patrol and troop members assisted you greatly. Your friend and those in your community supported you while you completed the service project in the troop. But most importantly, your parents supported you throughout. As a token of appreciation of the support and encouragement you received from your parents, I gave them mom and dad pins to you to present to them. Now I will hand over Eagle Badge to your parents to present that to you. May the red color of the badge remind you to have courage in your life. May the white color of the badge remind you to live with honor. May the blue color of the badge inspire your loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present you the third Homenetmen Sipan Chapter's Eagle Scout.
Մի հատ իրար հետ կանգնեք, մի հատ Էդգար ջան, մի հատ իրար հետ կանգնեք։ 1 second. That's it.
Thank you so much, Yehbai Bahag, and congratulations, Yehbai Edgar. I would now like to invite the newly official Eagle Scout, Edgar Abnoosian, to the podium to present his own remarks.
Technical difficulties.
Solved it.
In my defense, it was their fault. So, I want to give special thanks to my mentors who have helped me throughout my scouting journey, starting with Dalai Galician. Ever since I started scouting, Dollar was always there to lend a helping hand. Over the 8 years I've known her, she has taught me to be determined, to work hard. I know that if I ever need any help, she will always be there for me. The second person I want to recognize is Bahag Sinanyan. He was the person who asked me, Edgar, when are you going to start your Eagle rank? Without him, I probably wouldn't be standing here. I would also like to recognize Harley Tamasian for teaching me how to be a leader. As I've grown in scouting, she has always been there to be a role model for me and to help guide me. I also want to recognize, I want to recognize my other mentors, Vacha Tamyan and Roni Harumyan. Both of them have helped me throughout my past 8 years in scouting, and they have helped me a lot with my journey to becoming an Eagle Scout. Without all of these people standing here, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it. I want to thank all of you for being here to share this special day with me. When I first started scouting in 2011, I was very timid. But over the past 8 years, I have changed as a person. I have grown and I have learned from what it takes to be a leader. I have made mistakes and I have learned from them. My experience in scouting has helped me become the person I am today. In 2018, I had the honor of attending the 11th Pan Homenetmen Jamboree in Armenia. Being there surrounded by over 1,000 Homenetmen scouts from all over the world was an amazing feeling. I didn't know most of these people and it didn't matter. It seemed that we had known each other for a lifetime. Homenetmen has helped me create friendships with people that will last me a lifetime, and it has become a second family for me. I'm in a family of 3 generations of scouts. My grandfather was a scout for over 50 years. My dad and uncle were both scouts. Now me, my brother, and my sister are all scouts. Scouting has given our family the opportunity of being involved in community service. When I was planning my service project, I had no idea of what I wanted to do, but I knew I had a passion of medicine and working with children. Hovik suggested that I reach out to Children's Hospital LA and ask them what I could do to help. And so from there it began. My goal was to make 100 activity packs for the children in the hospital, and in each activity pack there would be a coloring book, a packet of crayon, and a get well soon card. As soon as I began collecting supplies, 25 supplies became 50, 50 became 100, and then 100 became my room being stacked with over 250 coloring books, crayons, and get well soon cards. When I led this project, I was overwhelmed with the support I received, and I learned that if you try to do good in your community, there will always be people willing to help. It was an amazing experience for me to see what a community can do when we all work together. I want to thank my current and past leaders for being a positive role model for me and guiding me through life. I want to thank my troop for their support over the years and for being my second family. I would also like to thank my family for always being there and for helping me and supporting me through life struggles. Without them, none of this would have been possible. Thank you.
I would now like to invite Kurdala Galistyan from the Homenetmen Western Region Scouting Executive Board to announce her remarks.
Hello everyone. I want to thank everyone for coming today, and I wanted to congratulate Yehbar Edgar for becoming the 3rd Eagle Scout for Homenetmen Burbank Sipan chapter. And I'm very proud of him that he decided to become an Eagle Scout. That's it. Thank you.
I would now like to invite Yehbar Edvin Miranyan from Homenetmen Burbank Sipan chapter's Executive Board to announce his remarks.
Welcome public officials, dignitaries, scouts, family, and community members. We are happy to gather here today. One of our scouts, Edgar Abnoosian, is receiving the honor of becoming an Eagle Scout. It is because of his hard work and dedication that he has earned this title. The goal of our organization is to help encourage members to be good citizens and to honor our history and culture. As Armenians, we have survived such atrocities as the Armenian genocide of 1915, but it is that will end dedication to learning and growing that has kept us here, also participating and helping make our communities a better place for all. Thank you for this opportunity to participate in this ceremony today. We are confident that, like previous Eagle Scouts, Edgar Abnoosian will make us all proud with his continued achievements. Սիրելի ներկաներ, Homenetmen Burbank Sipan մասնաճյուղի անունից շնորհակալություն ենք հայտնում եւ ողջունում ենք ձեր ներկայությունը այստեղ։ Եվ նաև շնորհավորում ենք մեր սիրելի եղբայր Էդգար Աբնոսյանին ստանալու այս սկաուտական բարձր տիտղոսը, ցանկանալով նրան լինի միշտ իր տիտղոսին համաձայն բարձրունքում։ Իրեն ցանկանում ենք լինի նույն ուղղությամբ ինչ-որ մտածել է եւ շարունակել ծառայել Աստծուն, հայրենիքին եւ ազգին, որի փոքր հատվածը այսօր կրթվում է Միության այսօր օջախում։ Թույլ տվեք հրավիրեմ վարչության նախագահային եղբայր Սարո Ղազարին միասին հանձնել վարչության կողմից պատրաստված այս գնահատականը։
I would now like to invite Regional Executive Board Member Yehbar Haraj Gadisyan to announce his remarks.
Hi everyone, I'm Burbank. Նախուզեմ շնորհավորել եղբայր Էդգարին Eagle Scout ստանալու երրորդ անդամնավորներն Sipan մասնակցությունից ստանումը հուսալով որ այդ գիտելիքները որ ստացել ես փոխանցես միշտ գուրերին եղբայրներին որ իրենց էլ կաչալերես իրանք էլ դառնան Eagle Scout։ Շնորհավորում եմ քեզ եւ ընտանիքիդ որ քեզ սպորտ են եղել շրջանային վարչության կողմից նոր շնորհավորում ենք հուսով ենք որ ձեր ճանապարհը որ սկսել եք այս կապական շարունակեք նույն կապով։ Շնորհակալություն։
I would now like to invite the representative from Senator Portantino's office to award a certificate.
Good afternoon. My name is Arda Chakan. I am Senator Portantino's district representative in the city of Burbank in the Armenian community. Senator Portantino wishes he could be here in person and sends his best. It is a pleasure to be amongst you all today as we celebrate Edgar's outstanding achievement in attaining the rank of Eagle Scout. Edgar, on behalf of Senator Portantino, I'd like to present you with this Senate Certificate of Merit, which honors the perseverance you have demonstrated in your conduct and efforts as a Scout, your commitment to your unit and community, and towards our great state. Congratulations, and we eagerly look forward to how you will impact our world well into the future.
I would now like to invite Burbank City Council members, Mr. Frutos and Mr. Talamantes, to announce their remarks.
Oh.
Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate being here today and enjoying your congratulations to you on your receiving the Eagle honor. But most of all, I want to talk to your parents and the Scout leaders. Thank you for everything you've done. Leaders, thank you for your leadership, your support along the way. I'm the proud dad of 2 Eagle Scouts. And I've been involved in as a parent to encourage the kids to keep them focused, right? Over the years, as they get older, they start thinking about peer pressure and other kids saying, oh, you're a Scout, big deal, there's nothing to it. So I've seen Scouts when they get to the meetings, bring their shirts and put them on, and then as they leave, take them off right away. It's nothing like they're not proud of it. But as I've told my kids and many Eagle Scouts that have passed, I'm from Troop 209. be proud of being an Eagle. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle. When you go for a job and there's somebody that's not an Eagle and you are, the person that's hiring might also be an Eagle or be involved in scouting. So guess where the nod's gonna go? Everything being equal, the Eagle Scout is gonna throw you over the edge. So once again, Edgar, thank you for what you've done. Congratulations along the way. Don't forget, I know you thanked your parents and the Scout leaders in your speech already, but do it again after the ceremony. Congratulations.
Edgar, before I present this certificate of accomplishment, I'm very proud of you. And as I'm sitting here listening to his achievements, being the third Eagle for our community, for the children of Burbank, both boys and girls, for all scouting, I had to reflect back on the leaders of the ANC and the Armenian community that had an idea of creating a youth center that provided a healthy environment for the children of our community to grow up in, and to be here in the presence in this beautiful facility, to think about how this was an idea, a dream. Both Councilmember Telemontes and I really fought hard, and we provided the funding necessary to support building this, and to be in the audience and listening and watching all the scouts and talking about the heritage, talking about not forgetting about the genocide, but most important, to work together collaboratively as a community for the benefit of our kids. This is very special. So on behalf of the entire City Council, especially Councilmember Telemontes and I, we wanted to be here personally to make sure you receive this certificate of acknowledgement from the entire City Council. It is with great honor that the City Council recognizes you obtaining the rank of Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts of America. You are to be commended for the years of dedication to the goals and high ideas of scouting. And I know you're going to be a top-notch biochemist. I just want you to know, if you ever became a Los Angeles police officer like I was in the bomb squad for 5 years. I was not a biochemist, but I had to do the wet chemistry, and within 3 to 5 minutes max, I had identified all the properties. So LAPD has a job for you in the future.
Okay.
I would also like to recognize all the certificates and awards that unfortunately certain officials were unable to present it themselves. So the following will be their names. Governor of California, Gavin Newsom, Representative of California's 28th Congressional District, Adam Schiff, State Assemblywoman Laura Friedman, and Mayor of Los Angeles, Eric Garcetti. Once again, I would like to invite Scoutmaster Yefai Rahak to present his closing remarks.
Okay, today I had an honor to be part of the Edgar's Eagle Scout Code of Honor. Congratulations, Yefai, again. I'm very proud to see him achieve this rank. I know his brother and him since they were 12. They were my scouts, and we just grew up together. And during this, from the first day, I could see the spark of the leadership in Edgar's. And now I'm really proud of him after 6 years to see him standing here and achieving the highest rank of Boy Scout of America. On behalf of the Sipan Scouting, I want to congratulate you again, Yefai Edgar. You have done a great job of being a leader and a role model for our Cub Scouts. And I hope to see you accomplish many more goals in your life, like the rank that you received today. But I want you to always remember one thing, Yefai, Bashatsi, Bashatsi.
I would like to thank everyone for spending their afternoon with us to congratulate our very own Edgar Abnoosian. So, thank you. Please feel free to come up for photos with the star, and there will be refreshments in the back. Thank you.
Thank you. Գամավորներու սերունդներ անվախ մեզ ռոբյան ուխտի հսկիչներ խիզախ հետ նոր այգի և չարկաշ որտիկ տարեգան մատղաշ Homenetmeni Homenetmen on haraç Gımınas mişt badrast Bartzrazi bartzratsur Batgamte ammenur Homenetmen on haraç Gımınas mişt badrast Bartzrazi bartzratsur Batgamte ammenur Սկավուտներ ինչպես հայ բանակ Հողմերու նման բնության զավակ Մարզական խմբեր բարգոբան զալի Միշտ արակերու բարձր իդյալի